Hi guys, it's Super Duper Sarah here, coming live in the Power Moms group. I don't know why I sound country. I don't know where that came from. That just happened. Alright, so, hi guys! It's Friday! And everyone knows what we do on Friday! Tavia, what do we do on Friday? Here, we'll show you what Tavia does on Friday. Let's see. Tavia, what do you do on Fridays? Yay! Oh, Lord. All right, so Octavia's over there having her lunch, as you guys can see. And so I decided to come live here for a minute in the Power Moms Online group and talk about celebrating on a Friday. All right, so for like the last, what's this month now? This is September. We're in September. So I would say for almost the last 9 months to a year, consistently, I get paid on Friday. And what I mean by I get paid on Friday is I mean I gain a new client, or someone makes a payment, or someone purchases from one of my links, and so Friday I have deemed my day of celebration. It is pretty quickly a goal of mine to be moving away from a 5-day work week. I'd like to only work 4 days a week. Right now I'm still working 6 days. I still work on Saturdays. But I very quickly want to release that Friday and have it be an off day for me, in which I will still be celebrating, but I will be celebrating more my family and my free time, and I will be celebrating achieving the lifestyle that I am working for right now. So, but right now, on Fridays, again, I consistently have something to celebrate. Now, it's not every week that I have new clients or new purchases or new sales to celebrate, but this week was kind of interesting. My son, Seth, this morning, in protest, decided he was not going to get ready for school, and he was not going to school. And so after talking with him, I said, "Bud, you are going to school, honey. You don't get to just decide that you're angry and not going to go to school." So he got ready, he had his breakfast, and so I was going to drive him then. I got on the phone with my accountability coach, Miss Debbie Mace, who is also teaching the social media mastery class with me as the Power Moms team. Those are the 2 coaches who are going to be teaching that class. If you guys are not in it yet, reach out because it is filling up really, really fast. We're going to cap it off on Monday at 6 p.m. or when we get 30 students. We're going to cap it off because we want to make sure we can work with everyone individually. But so this morning, after I got off the phone with Debbie, my accountability coach, and we nailed out what I needed to do for the day. She talked about what she needed to do for the day, and we got off the phone to get on the wake-up call. I got on the wake-up call, and then we headed out the door to drive Seth to school. Me and Miss Julie, who's covered in yogurt right now. Awesome wake-up call with Bert Bledsoe, and then he did a live right after with Rob 4. He had Rob 4 on him, and he was talking about the excuses we give ourselves, the excuses we tell ourselves, and he was using his specific excuses. And the 2 that he shared were, well, first he was, I can't even remember now. I didn't write them down. I'll have to go back and look. All right. But he had 2 excuses that were keeping him stuck, and when he was able to get past those 2 excuses, I believe it was what other people are going to think of him. Are you okay? You guys should see this girl. What other people are going to think of him, and also the other one was, I think he was afraid of expectations. He's like, well, first he was afraid that he was going to fail and that people were going to have, no one was going to want to hear from him, and he was going to fail, right? He was not going to have anything worthy to say. That was his first thing. And once he got past that, once he realized, hey, people actually want to hear what I have to say, then he had the excuse or the limiting belief or the fear that now people have an expectation of me. Now they expect to consistently see this from me. What if I let them down? So then he was frozen with fear because of that. So there's a number of things that can keep you held down. All right, so that was a wake-up call I was on this morning. And when I got home, Octavia was already really fussy because she woke up at like 6:30. So I made her breakfast, we had breakfast, and then I went to put her down for a nap by 9:15. I did not intend to, but I ended up falling asleep with Octavia, right? And I woke up when Adam popped in on his way to a job. I got the baby out of the chair now, she's all done. So that's what woke me up, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I didn't mean to fall asleep. And he's like, whatever, honey, you apparently need to sleep if that's what happened. When you lay down with the baby, you need to sleep. All right. Well, last night when I went to sleep, I had 3 or 4 people, I believe it was 3 people saying, yes, I'm interested in joining your class. Send me the link and I'll get signed up. Well, I sent out the link, and then I heard from like 3 people saying, the link's broken in the page, the link's broken in the page. And by that time last night, you guys have to see this girl. Look at this. Julie, say hi. Hi. That's what happens when we have yogurt. Here, would you like to eat some of it off your face? Here, you can have like... No, you can't touch it. You're all yucky. Anyways, so last night I got a bunch of messages from people saying, hey, the link's broken. The link doesn't work to buy. But I was already in bed with Octavia trying to get her to sleep. And so I messaged them, okay, I will fix that first thing in the morning. It's too late for me to try to do it now. I've got to be a mom first. So this morning I sent out the correct links. When I woke up from my nap this morning, I had a payment of $1,000 in my PayPal because I fixed the link and sent the proper link. And now I just made the biggest sale in one day that I've ever made in my career. So 2 weeks ago, in 4 days, I made $2,048. Today is officially my first 4-figure day. I just had a 4-figure day. All right, come on, let's get down. You want to get down? Pardon me, I'm being mommy here. There you go, all done. All done. You need mama? Here, we gotta take off your shirt. You're all messy. And the reason that I'm sharing this with you in celebration, because I'm very excited now. I get to work with this person one-on-one throughout the next 30 days, as well as Debbie is going to be working with her with accountability. We have different pieces of the class that we're going to be hand-holding this intensive person through, because not only will she get to view the courses and she'll get the emails sent to her, the lessons sent to her, but she will also get daily accountability. She will also get a tracking sheet to track what she's doing and what results she's getting from what she's doing. So by the end of this 30 days, I'm just so excited to see, you know, because we're going to take a snapshot of her business now, and then we're going to take a snapshot of her business in 30 days. And I am so excited. Honey, no, Mama's going to hold it. I'm so excited to see this transformation. I'm literally sitting on my floor right now, guys. Come here. No, I'm not going to nurse you right now. In a little while. You want to come sit in my lap? Yeah? You want to go watch your show? You got yogurt in your nose. Can you sit on me? Okay. Oh, seeing someone CP? She just laid down in my lap. Thank you so much, Lisa. Thank you. Hey guys, can anybody who is joining me live, will you drop a 1 so that I know you're on here live so I can interact with you? And if you're catching the replay, just drop a 2 because you guys matter too. That's why we do these things, is that so that there is a replay. So drop a 1 if, oh no, Tavy, this shirt's dirty. Drop a 1 if you're live and drop a 2 if you're catching the replay. But the reason I wanted to come live and talk to you guys about my big success for today is because I want you to know that you can have that success too. Like, you can completely decide that the month of September, you're going to take yourself back to school, as well as, you know, we took our kids back to school. All of our kids have gone back to school by now. Oh, she's ripping my posters off the wall. We can take ourselves back to school too. We can decide that we are going to learn the careers of being internet marketers or generating an income online, and then we're going to be successful at it. You make the decision, you take the action, and then it happens. You know, and the cool thing about working with a partner is that they will help you see the cracks or see the missing pieces, or it just so much helps to have that extra perspective. You know, I did that this morning with Debbie. That was after we had our accountability call, and after I got the big payment. See, I got that big payment and the link was still broken, okay? I had to manually make the sale. So I did not make the sale automatically. I had to manually send the link because it was still broken within my page. So this morning I got on the phone with Debbie as my accountability coach, and I said, hey coach, I'm stuck. Can you help me figure this out? Every time I try to add this sales link, it's adding all this extra stuff and it's not working. And the funny thing is that while we were on the phone, I was basically able to solve the problem on my own. But doing it on my own, I got overwhelmed and I got frustrated and I stopped. And so I didn't accomplish it. And I wasn't going to be able to accomplish it. Hi, honey. Without someone help. Mommy. You want to say hi to all our friends? Say hi, friends. Hi, friends. I had yogurt all over my shirt, so I took it off. All right, so again, I wasn't able to solve this problem. Well, I was able to, but I did have to reach out and get that support and get that help of Debbie, you know, of that accountability piece to push past it. And it's the same thing with what you guys have seen me doing recently with some of my up close and personal pictures of myself. You know, I recently got some makeup, and it's for my self-confidence. I'm not trying to impress anyone but myself. I want to feel better about myself. And it has been a goal of mine to automate my business so that I'm not trading my time for money. I can't do that. I can't trade my time for money when I have so many kids and so much responsibility. But I knew in the beginning, you have to grind. You have to work hard. You have to work late at night. You have to work early in the morning. You have to come up with things. You have to invest in a mentor. You have to invest in coaching. You know, and I have been doing that now for 5 years. Last month was my 5-year anniversary. And, you know, this month so far, I have to think actually. I think my $2,000 4 days happened in August, and then so far now I've had a $1,000 day, and today's not over yet. I still have at least 4 other people who said, yes, I want to join, please send me the link, and now they have the link, and they'll be joining joining the class soon today. And like I said, I'm going to cut off entry at either 30 students or Monday at 6 p.m. I'm going to close it off. You're so noisy. Aw, thank you, Jessie. You know what's funny is actually today I'm not wearing any makeup at all today. I just haven't had time. Aw, thank you, Lisa, for saying she's beautiful. How old is your granddaughter, Olivia? Octavia is going to be 18 months in 2 weeks. So she is 17 and a half months, if we're being that specific. Hi! Do you guys like my dirty laundry pile? That's my dirty laundry. I've already done 2 loads today. And I have a bunch of dishes, as you can see from behind Octavia. Oh, thank you, Lisa. Oh my gosh, you guys are just like making me feel all like beautiful by saying that. I really appreciate that. That is something that I've actually struggled with a little bit. Is because, you know, when most of my teenage friends were getting their hair done and doing their makeup and getting their toes done and pampering themselves, I was already a mommy, you know. I was already worried about coming home in time to pump at 16 and 17, and you know, I was already worried about things like that. So for me now at 35 to begin investing in myself and spending the time to get my hair cut, as you see, I've got my hair cut again. You're crazy. You be careful, don't you fall out of that chair. We hear you. Do we all hear her? We hear her. We hear you. She turned 1 August 30th. Hey, August 30th is my son Jacob's birthday. He turned 7 on August 30th, Lisa. That's neat. August 30th in summer. In summer. She's so crazy. All right. Yes, no makeup days are my favorite. Well, and I've actually found, so I do wash my face every day. I wash my face and use a lotion or a face cream every day. Oh my God, girl. You be careful climbing down. Do you need help? I don't want you to fall. No, you don't want help? Of course not, you don't want help. But the makeup I've been trying recently is purposely to boost my confidence. So I am trying to purposely raise my standard of living, raise my quality of life, raise how I take care of myself. Because when you get told over and over again by counselors and programs that you read and such that you read that you can only love other people as well as you love yourself. Hey, hang on, we'll talk to Allison in a minute. My daughter sent me a text message here. Stop, please. Mama. I know, in a minute. When it was pointed out to me that we can only love our children, we can only love our partners, we can only love our parents, we can only love our siblings as well as we love ourselves, I realized, and this was back in 2014, I realized, I'm like, oh my God, I'm not very nice to myself. I don't feed myself very well. I don't take care of my body. I wasn't very healthy. I definitely didn't do things that I enjoyed very often. And so in 2014, I made a major shift. I decided that instead of my first priority being my children, my beautiful, beautiful children, I decided that my first priority was going to become my self-care, myself. Hi. Yeah, hi, honey. So invested a lot of time into being my best self. I wrote my first 30-day email series, and it was called Cultivate Your Next Best Self, and it talked all about how drinking enough water can make you feel amazing. It talked about how enough rest every day is a vital piece of our health, wellness, happiness, mental health, all of it. And so I really want to make sure that everyone who's in this group and who's in this community, the Power Moms Online, they know that our number one priority here, our core belief, is self-care. Hi, honey. Mom. You want a kiss? No? Okay. I really want us to be taking good care of us, whatever that means for you. You know, like for me, I said I napped earlier today. I guess my body needed it, and I let it happen. You know, and it's the same thing with, like, if you have a cold or something, rest. Let your body heal. You know, this work will always be here. It's not going to go anywhere. This little girl right here, she's changing and changing and changing and changing and changing so fast that I want to be the best mommy I can be for her, to enjoy her. You know, and if I'm running myself ragged, tired, exhausted, crazy. You are so loud. Hi, don't touch it, please. You know, then I'm cranky, I'm grumpy, I'm rude, I'm short-tempered. You know, my partner Adam, he made a joke, and I'm like, I just need to have more patience. And he's like, have you checked the waiting room? And I was like, what? And he's like, yeah, all the patients wait in the waiting room. That's where you find the patients, in the waiting room. And I was like, that's the dumbest joke I've ever heard. But now it's funny, because I think that all the time. Hi, Anthony. How you doing, man? I think that all the time, that if I'd like to have more patience, I need to go to the waiting room. I just need to wait. Patience happens. Patience comes. We have to put ourselves first. We have to be taking good care of ourselves, or else everything around us will begin to crumble. You know, and once you get past the stage of taking care of your physical being, you know, your physical needs, then we can really take care of our emotional, our spiritual, our, you know, our other needs past our physical. It's like, for me right now, personal development is the biggest thing that I'm spending. Right. You know, Lisa, don't blink or they grow up, you know, and I know that for a fact because my daughter is 18. My oldest daughter is 18, you know. So once you get past taking care of your physical being, you can then get into your emotional and your mental self. And this is when personal development is key. You know, when they tell you that you will have the business once you become the person who can run the business, that is the biggest truth that there ever is. You know, because with the internet now, and with all these like MLMs, or opportunities, I'll just say opportunities instead of using the yucky word, you know, businesses working for yourself are very easy to do. They're everywhere. It takes like a half-second decision and click, 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 and I've got a business. But if you are not the person who knows how to run a six-figure business, then you will never have a six-figure business, you know, because you will always be spinning in circles, not really accomplishing anything, feeling busy and yet not having any results. And I'm saying this from pure experience. I did that. I was the person who would have, you know, people say, why are you on your phone? I'm like, I'm working. And Adam would look over and be like, that's just Facebook. It's true. It's just Facebook. But guess what? Facebook is our place of business if we decide that it is. So on Facebook, I have not only my friends, but I have my classroom. I have also my confidence group. I have also my little group of moms that are still working on losing weight with me. I have my, you know, so I have different areas of Facebook. If you can think of Facebook like, so the best advice I ever got was to think of Facebook like a client. So I only spend a certain amount of time on Facebook doing specific activities. It's the same thing with my clients. You know, if someone pays me to do a job for them, I do that specific job and only that specific job, right? Because if someone pays me to write them write a newsletter series for them, and instead of doing that, I go and rearrange their AWeber, they wouldn't be very happy with me because that's not what I said I was going to do when I was in there. They want me to do what it is that they specified that they want me to do, and so that's what I do. It's the same thing here with Facebook, right? So if I go on my profile page and I make a video like this, that's not going to get any likes. It's not going to get any views. It's really not going to have any value because nobody on my public profile page really wants to see my work, right? You know, I think of it like, and this is going to be silly. You guys might make fun of me here, but so my partner Adam, he is in heating and sheet metal, right? So he works with all sorts of machinery and measuring and goes to people's houses, right? Where me at home, I'm a social media marketer. That's what I do. I'm a social media consultant, actually. When he and I start talking about each other's works at each other, we're really only talking at each other. Because I don't understand the parameters of his job, and he doesn't understand the parameters of my job. So while we can be supportive and listen to the other one, we're not really having a dialogue. And that's what creating a group like this, or having a fan page like I do also, allows you to create that culture, that community of other people who want to be talking about this specific thing. Now again, I have other groups where this is not the thing that I would talk about because that's not appropriate there. So if we can learn where to put the correct information on the book, you know, we will get results. You will get results. And that's what the social media marketing class is about. We are going to focus 100% on Facebook. We are going to show you that you can monetize Facebook. You can teach on Facebook. You can prospect on Facebook. You can make genuine friendships on Facebook. You know, but, you know, on the other side of the scale, there's a ton of things that you shouldn't do, couldn't do, can't do because it'll shut you down. But I feel like now that I have found a way to close $1,000 sales in a day, to make $2,000 in 4 days, I feel honored to have an audience of people who actually want to learn it from me. Because I hate selling. I don't want to sell something. I don't want to talk to someone about the same thing over and over and have to sell and sell and sell and sell and sell. I want to fill a classroom, and then I want to teach. And then I want to take some time off. And then I want to fill a classroom, and I want to teach, and I want to take some time off. You know, maybe one day I will get to the point of having one-on-one clients that I work with in person. But that's not right now because I have my little person that I'm spending my days with. So it works really best for me to work with my clients on the phone or on Facebook, not in person, because then I have to get childcare or, you know, for whatever reasons. All right, guys, I feel like I'm rambling a little bit here, and I've bounced around and talked about all sorts of things, but I am just so thankful today, on Friday, even though Thankful Thursday is supposed to be Thankful Thursday. Oh, my gosh. So she's feeding the dogs, you guys. That's what she's doing. She's been going to the dog food bag with this cup. Go ahead, Julie. Go ahead. You can see the mischievous face. Oh, you can't see it. There's the mischievous face. She's getting the dog food. Oh, wait, no, we're not. Why don't you put the cup in there? Yeah, there you go. Okay. So instead of putting the cup in there, she's getting a handful. Uh-huh. And then she's going to take it over and feed the dogs. Here, we'll get out of your way. We'll get out of your way. Fabulous Friday. Oh, I love that, Lisa. So, Lisa, do you have a Facebook group yet? Are you building your audience within a Facebook group? So there are 3 steps. You build an audience. You get them engaged. I just poked myself up the nose. And the third one is you monetize, or you sell to that audience. It is really only those 3 very, very simple steps. And if we can stay focused on those 3 steps in the right order, because you can't sell to an audience before you build an audience, and you can't sell to an audience before you've engaged an audience. So we have to build an audience, engage with that audience, and then sell to them. And it really is that very, very, very simple. But you can't go into it saying, this is what I'm going to sell to all the people want this. All the people want this one thing that I'm selling. No, you got to learn to listen to your market, listen to your audience, and sell to them what they want. Sell to them what they want to hear. I mean, what they want to buy. When they tell you their specific problem, have a specific answer. Have a specific solution. So your message should not be the same for every conversation, for every group. Your message should not be the same. Your message needs to be customized for every single person that you talk to. That's why for the class, we have 3 different entry levels for the class. Do you want to just sit back and learn? Do you want to be working one-on-one and one-on-one with a coach? Or do you want just a little bit of help here and there? You know, everybody's got their own learning style, and that's what we want to make sure you cover. All right, Lisa says, yes, I just got a page. Still trying to figure this out. Lisa, I would love to invite you to check out the class that is starting, because it is vital to have a page, a Facebook business page or a public figure page, a page. It is important to have a page so that you can run Facebook ads and other things like that, so you can customize your audience. You're weird. You're weird. But it is also very important to have, a Facebook group. So a Facebook group is different than a page. So a group is different than a page, and it is used for different purposes than a page. So a group gives you more of a community feel, okay? A group will get other people engaging and other people involved. So I do like to recommend that you have both a group and a page. And like me, I have multiple groups and multiple pages because I'm weird and I couldn't settle on my thing. But I will tell you, the more fine-tuned, the more niche down you can get, the better your results, the faster your results. All right, Lisa, I feel like you and I should talk because you stuck with me throughout this whole entire 25-minute live. How did I do that? How did I talk for 25 minutes? All right, guys, I'm going to hop off. I hope you got a ton of value from this. If you would like to check out the class, I have a page that you can check out to read the deets. Do not let budget stop you from saying, yes, I want to know in this class. We want to teach people who want to learn. If you have the drive and the desire, we will teach you. Do not let, I don't have the money, I don't have the time, stop you. We're talking about 10 minutes to success, and we will work with any budget. Don't use those excuses. Get out from under them, release them, and set them free. They do not have to stop you. All right, I love you so much. Thank you for listening to me. I appreciate it. Ooh, Lisa has a group. I think you should get to drop your group link in here because you were here the whole time. That's what I think. Okay, bye. I gotta go. Bye.